Come one, come all. The mountain calls. An invitation to join a community like no other.
Oh, no.
It's Saturday night, and a gathering is set. Part competition, part reunion. An adrenaline-fueled festival. A celebration of a culture defined by progression.
Where did that come from?
And respect.
My half-pipe hero.
Athletes and fans become family, embracing the moment and each other. A 24-year pilgrimage to the pinnacle of athletic ability and originality. Now, it's a party.
Let the games begin.
Let's go!
This is X Games Aspen.
Top of the morning, happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to the original OG Action Sports and Music Festival, X Games Aspen. I'm your host, Jack Matrani. And look at all these excited fans. We're all fired up for day 3 of 4 here. I got a couple storylines for you guys that will only enhance your viewing experience. On the Jeep Slopestyle course, look out for Alex Hall defending his gold medal. Also on the Jeep Slopestyle course, Mark McMorris with an opportunity to tie Sean White for the most medals in X Games winter history, whopping 18. And it is now time to join these ecstatic fans. We're heading up to the Jeep Slopestyle course to watch Jamie Anderson try her best to remain podium perfect. Let's go! You guys ready? Let's go! Let's go!
Blue skies and picture-perfect conditions set the backdrop for a massive day 3 here at X Games Aspen. We kick it off with the women's snowboard slopestyle on the Jeep Slopestyle course. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to X Games Aspen. I am Brandon Graham, joined alongside my partner, the voice of snowboarding, Mr. Craig McMorris, and helping us out on the course, reporting the third member of our team, Jen Hudak. So excited to get here on the Jeep Slopestyle course. We've got some new trinkets in X Games rookie, and of course, I'm really excited about. But of course, it all begins and ends with the queen of slope, Jamie Anderson.
Jamie Anderson. We unfortunately did not see her here last year, 2019. She had a hard crash in the big air, did not compete in slopestyle the year before. However, she absolutely dominated. Every single time Jamie Anderson has dropped in on this Jeep Slopestyle course, she has medaled. That is perfection. The worst she's ever done is 3rd place. Are you kidding me? So obviously not seeing her last year. We're excited to see her this year, but she's up against some very, very talented snowboarders. Miyabi Onitsuka had herself an evening. Backside 1260 double cork. She had never done that trick. We had never seen her do that trick. That, a cab 10, a front 10. Put that all together, you're going to get a gold medal, and it's going to look good.
Miyabi having herself some type of X Games debut after that big air gold. Can she repeat here in slopestyle? As you said, partner, Jamie Anderson, 16 medals, 5 of them gold, and Miyabi Onitsuka winning that big air gold day 1. A little bit of a departure from what we've seen in recent years here on the Jeep Slopestyle course. Let's take a breakdown on what this thing's all about.
Last year, if you were watching slopestyle, you would have noticed there are 3 rail features and there would be 3 jump features. This year, however, we've squished it a bit. 3 rail features, 4 jump features, and these rail features, I don't know what they have been doing in the off season, but they have made gains, ladies and gentlemen. These things are big, they are beefy, and if you make it to the end of the rail, good on you, because it is extremely, extremely hard to do. There's that 3rd and final rail feature as we make our way into the jumps. We also have a little bit of surprise for you folks at home. There's usually been 3 natural jumps, but our 4th jump, it will be a quarter pipe feature. As you go down this run, 50, 60, 65, they gain a little bit, and here is that quarter pipe feature I was talking about. You can take off the left, you can take off the right. It is a bit of a departure from that, quintessential money booter, but I like it. It makes you do something different.
It's good to have options,
yeah.
Isn't it, Craig?
Yeah.
So a look at our start list for today. Oh, by the way, how about our defending gold medalist, Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, anchoring this lineup?
In big air, she rode so solid. Back 9, switch back 9. She's got a front 10. 10 double. Will she bring all those to play? I think she's going to need to if she wants to hang with the likes of Jamie Anderson and Miyabi Anatsuka.
I feel like we should start this event, don't you?
I do.
All right.
Really do.
Kicking things off, making her third X Games appearance, Lori Blouin.
Right foot forward, her natural way of riding. And as I mentioned in that Jeep Slopestyle course preview, these rails are big. You got to go fast. That flat bar right there, it's tough to see. That's 7 to 8 feet off of the snow. So Lori Blouin making it through the rails cleanly. Switch back 5 to start things off. Front side 7, grabbing tail. Got to stay calm. Got to stay collected. Front 7, back 7. What does she have for this fourth and final feature? The shark fin, if you will. Crippler hangs on to it. That's a good full pull. Brando, that's a great run from Lori Blouin to start this women's slopestyle final off on the Jeep Slopestyle course. Front board on that rainbow rail. Trying to tee it up best she can. You want to be really 90 on those front boards and board slides. Let's take a look at that fourth and final hit. Crippler here. Flips a little faster than anticipated and has to put her hands down to hang on to the landing, but Lori Blouin, she's happy.
Next to drop in, our gold medalist from Big Air just a couple of nights ago, Miyabi Onitsuka. We got so excited, started this thing. We didn't even talk about the new format, Craig.
8 athletes, 35-minute jam session, overall impression. You're not judged on just one run. You're judged on the entirety of your work here this afternoon. You can see the clock in the top left-hand corner. That will be running down, and every time you drop in, you are judged. So if you fall, keep going. Miyabi Onitsuka took this jam format and used it to her advantage in Big Air. Will she use it to her advantage in slopestyle? I think she will. She's got a plethora of tricks, ladies and gentlemen. That cab 9, are you serious? Right in the middle. How? Okay, so she was going way too slow, still does a back 7 anyway, and lands. She just knuckled and said, I'm going to keep going. She's like Randy Jackson. Nah, I'm good. It's going to be a no from me.
Miyabi Onitsuka, we knew she had the jumps. She clearly proved that in Big Air. It really was going to be all about the top section for her and how technical she could get on those rails. This Jeep Slopestyle course, no problem for Miyabi.
No, that's a good way to start. You know, those aren't her most technical jump tricks, but just get one run down. You got to build upon what you do here today.
Kokomo Murase, fresh off that silver medal performance in women's snowboard Big Air on night 1. She's already got a few X Games medals to her name, 3, and she's just 15 years old.
That is the start of a good career right there. 3 X Games medals, 15 years old, and that's a pretty good start to the run. That first rail, she had a bit of a bobble. Starts with a cab 5. She goes back 7. Looks like the women are struggling for speed on the second and third jumps. Kokomo just making over that knuckle and taking the shark fin on her heels. Frontside 360, so a couple little knuckles there if she could improve upon the speed, but I mean, it's not really her fault. Standing at 105 pounds, 5 feet.
Kokomo, of course, gained acclaim when she became the youngest medalist in an X Games winter discipline at 13 years, 6 months old in Norway of 2018. She also landed the first in women's competition, that backside double cork 1260. We all remember where we were.
We all remember where we were. And speaking of firsts.
Ooh. Anna Gasser. She was such a warrior in Big Air a couple of nights ago, trying to land that triple, was unsuccessful, went down hard a couple of times, but still came back and finished the contest. Amazing.
She just kept going and going and going. She wanted it. She wanted it very, very badly. I don't believe we're going to see a cab triple from Anna Gasser here today, but we are going to see a nice cab double going down on that, unfortunately.
And in past years, if you went down, washed out, that's it.
Yeah.
You're calling it.
Yeah.
Back up to the top. The judges want to see you finish the run here in this new format.
So let's see her take the shark fin feature here on her toes. Crippler, we saw Lori Blouin do that. Anna Gasser going for the crippler as well, and unfortunately putting it down. So Anna Gasser wants to, forget this. Set it and forget it. Jamie Anderson, 2018, gold. 2019, we didn't get to see her. 2020, the rest is still unwritten. Cab 150, back one. Left foot forward, but she is so good at spinning switch. Cab 7. She's going to go switchback 5 right here. Or no, holding it, switchback 1. I like that. Speed has been bothering a lot of these women. So instead of doing the switchback 5, she goes switchback 1. Into the front side 7, 2 full times around. Oh my goodness. Jamie Anderson just airmailed that backside rodeo 7 off the quarter pipe feature. Good air awareness to slow the rotation down because that fall could have been very, very violent.
Podium perfect in 14 slopestyle starts.
That's
16.
That's stacked.
16 X Games medals. That's the most of any woman in X Games history. We're just getting started here in Aspen. Women's snowboard slopestyle continues after the break.
X Games Aspen is brought to you by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Welcome back to X Games Aspen. There we see Jamie Anderson. She had quite a travel in 2018, 2019, and the start of her 2020. She actually explored some new territory on her snowboard trip to Alaska. Let's learn what it's like in this Pacifico. Discover more.
Going to Alaska is for sure the most humbling thing I think anyone could do. Holy we just did a really gnarly heli tow-in. It was scary. And I know it's dangerous and I know there's a lot of risk going to Alaska, but I guess the reward is worth the fear and the risk that you put yourself when you choose to go out there. I think that's the coolest part about going from competitive snowboarding to backcountry and to Alaska, because it's so different and it's relatable, and being a strong rider is important, but it's just a whole new chapter of beautiful, different snowboarding.
Jamie Anderson sitting in that bronze medal spot. Remember, she's never missed a podium in this contest. 14 times she's entered a slopestyle contest at X Games. 14 times she's walked away with the medal.
Cab 2 in, 2 out. Board slide 270. It doesn't even look like she's trying. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to take it in. We are so lucky to see one of the best, the most successful winter and summer X Games women athlete we have ever seen. Jamie Anderson comes correct, cab 9 double, CO1. Backside rodeo. Hi, how you doing, Jamie Anderson? She's gunning for that #1 spot. That's
was
a ludicrous
her
right?
best run. Yeah, Luda.
Okay.
That was her best run of the day so far. Wow. Just, as you said, effortless. And when you combine her contest prowess with being able to go do powder missions in Japan or take lines, big lines in Alaska like we saw in that clip earlier, it just seems like she's as complete a rider as she's ever been in her career. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news, Jamie Anderson taking the top spot in our rankings after that run. So here's Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott sitting in 8th place, still just looking for that first clean run of the day for her, Craig.
That switch 50, switch backside 360, very, very tough to do, especially on that big of a feature. Cab 7, switchback 9, get going, Zoe, yes! She has got one of the best switchback 9s. Frontside 720, here we go. And a backside 720, T to B, second alternate last year, comes, takes the whole gosh darn thing, wins the gold medal, and you can see why. The queen of clutch.
That's the run we were looking for from Zoe. Excited to see where that will put her. Well, Jamie Anderson was able to move into first on her previous run. She's got 16 X Games medals, 5 of them gold, and she's looking to add to her collection here on the Jeep Slopestyle course. We've got a heated battle here on the Jeep Slopestyle course. A look at our standings, and it's Jamie Anderson. What a shocker. Only 14 for 14 in podium finishes. Can she add a 5th X Games gold medal? She is your current leader.
JA. 270 in. I like how she's mixing up the rails as well as mixing up the jumps. That last run she did 270 in, 270 out. Cab 7. Switchback 5. Does she go front 10? Yep. Oh, Jamie!
Good to see her pop up like that. And Craig, as you said before, the aggression going for it.
That's just, yeah. I mean, you only need one. She goes for 2. You know?
And Jamie, over her X Games career, as dominant as she has been, has also taken some pretty gnarly spills over the years.
What a cool look, though. She's just chatting to the follow cam. Gimbal gone.
And it all comes down to this, our final rider of the day. Your defending gold medalist, Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott. She's in 4th right now. Could she possibly knock on that podium door here on this attempt, Craig?
She's going to need something absolutely groundbreaking. She's got a back 9. She's got a switch back 9. She's got a switch 50, switch backside 360 out.
And as she dropped, by the way, Haley Langland's last run took her all the way up to 4th. So Zoe now sitting in 5th.
Switchback 9. I never think she's going to bring it around, but every time she does. Frontside 10. Get going. Oh! We talk about taking a shot. And that was one right there. Switchback 9, front 10 double attempt from Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott. And that was about as close as you can get.
So before that final run, it was Jamie Anderson, Lori Bluan, and Kokomo Marase. Does it stay that way? And it does! Look at our podium. Jamie Anderson earns her 6th X Games gold medal, the 17th of her career.
This is beautiful. It just means a lot more than any other medal I've won. The level of women's snowboarding is at an all-time high. And though they're saying I'm the, what's the old person called? The veteran of the field, it feels especially good to still be able to put down my best run and be on top, because you guys see it's changing out there real quick.
Huge congratulations to Jamie Anderson. What an unbelievable career she's had at the X Games. Will it continue in years to come? We'll have to wait to find out. This Jeep Slopestyle course was certainly busy this weekend in Aspen. Still to come, we have the Jeep Men's Snowboard Slopestyle as well as the Jeep Men's Ski Slopestyle. But before we go to break, I want to share with you one of my personal favorite moments of the entire X Games. I was able to jump in the booth and our friend Craig McMorris strapped on his board and dropped into the Jeep Snowboard Rail Jam. Check out how Craig handled his return to competition.
Oh, and we've got our first out of the box delivery here on the Jeep Slopestyle course. Craig McMorris.
One-footed! Oh, the fast plan on that first rail. Slow down! Oh my
gosh, are you kidding me? Craig!
The spicy hot tomato, and that is... Okay. Okay. Is he done?
No rules.
He's not done yet.
You can unstrap.
Craig's going parkour on the rail jam.
This is dope. Like, I always seen this on my TV when I was younger, like the X Games. 6 backflips in the air and jumping off the skis, the snowboard. It's crazy out here, man. It's cold. It's intense, though. We finna go rock this stage at the X Games, and then we're gonna go back to working on our album. We dropping projects this year. We coming out there with this energy. We finna turn them up. Shrimp coming with that amazing upbeat, up-tempo energy. Bangers on bangers, y'all know the catalog. Man, it's real icy out here. We're tuned in for a very special performance. We real icy, shout out ESPN.
Aspen gonna power glide. Aspen, Colorado gon' power glide.
Geico Music Stage always goes off, and 2020 was no different. Ray Shremmerd brought the house down for the X Games crowd. Also going off was the Jeep Men's Snowboard Slopestyle, where Mark McMorris was trying to go for his 6th X Games gold medal, but he'd have to contend with some heavy hitters, including Sven Thorgren, Rene Rinacongas, Mons Roislin, and Red Gerard, just to name a few. Here's how it went down.
Red Gerard, switchback triple, that's a pretty new one for him. Double 9.
Sending it.
Mark McMorris, 5 gold medals in this event. He's got 17 overall. 1 more medal today, and he would tie Shaun White's record for most winter discipline medals of all time.
Looking for something backside here. I'm thinking back triple. 1, 2. No, he's going backside 12, setting up for a cab takeoff, or sorry, switch backside. There's that switch backside 16. So Mark McMorris trying to take a shot downfield early.
Here is Brock Crouch, our top-ranked qualifier. He's sitting in 6th place.
Brock going switch, backside 1080, landing a little backseat heavy, but hangs onto it. And backside 1440, Brock is on one.
Would you expect anything less from Rene Rinacongas on top of the Jeep on the Jeep Slopestyle course?
Backside 9. Cab 12. Frontside 10.
So here's Mons Roislin sitting just outside of the podium in 4th place.
One of the best switch backside rotations and one of the best backside rotations. Alley-oop 10? Wow, frontside 10 off the heels from Mons Roislin. Now we're talking.
Mons Roislin has entered the chat.
But we move our attention now to Darcy Sharp, sitting in 8th place.
All good? Yep. Well, he needs to go absolutely hammer here, and that was hammer. That is such a massive gap on that thing. Wow. The way he pulled back that too as well. Front blunt to fakie, cab 10. Puts that down. Switchback 12. Yep. Frontside triple. Yep. Dawn and Shan have to be losing their minds right now. Darcy's parents, and what a pull from Darcy Sharp.
Darcy should be hyped. He went from the bottom to the top, all the way into 1st place, Craig. And how about Red Gerard, who he took the lead away from, taking care of business on his last run? Mark McMorris. We call him the closer. He's in familiar territory to last year. If you remember, he needed a walk-off to win it outright. Now he needs something huge. He's sitting in 7th place. Wow. An uncharacteristic fall right out of the gate. Darcy Sharp earns his very first X Games gold medal.
This medal means the world. I just am tripping as a kid growing up. This was the highest you could go in the sport. It feels incredibly good that it went down today.
When we come back, it's the Jeep Men's Ski Slopestyle. Don't go anywhere.
And a very good Saturday afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Jeep Men's Ski Slopestyle Final. Going down here at Buttermilk Mountain, Aspen, Colorado, here for X Games Aspen 2020. The Power 4 amazing mountains out here in this valley. And Buttermilk Mountain, once again, the host out here for X Games. DC here, joined alongside our ski expert, Tom Wallish, and Jen Hudak out in the field with the reports today. And Tom, what a heater of a contest we got lined up for us for today.
Absolutely beautiful day, an immaculate course, and tons of talent in this field. We've got Alex Hall, our returning gold medalist from last season, here to show he's not a one-time guy. Last season he came out, he was dominant on the rails, super creative, kind of the only guy to put down a high scoring run and just walking away with that gold. So he's looking to repeat something that is incredibly hard to do in men's ski slopestyle. We've rarely ever seen it. We also have a rookie, X Games rookie in the field. No rookie has ever gone on to win gold. So Colby Stevenson out of Park City looking to become that first rookie that could win slopestyle. Of course, Alex Hall, one to watch out for, but a massive field. I mean, so much talent. This is going to be absolutely incredible.
Well, he'll have his work cut out for him here on this Jeep Slopestyle course because he's got 7 of the best skiers in the world that he is going to be battling it out with. Evan McEachran, Nick Gepper, Fabian Bosch, Andre Rigettli, Colby Stevenson, as you see right there, and then your podium from last year, Ferdy Dahl in that bronze medal position, ABM with the silver, and A. Hall, your defending gold medalist.
Well, right into action here. I can't wait to see what goes down.
Yeah, Evan McEachran starting things off, coming out of Canada.
Evan smooth on the rail so far. Eastern Canada, so grow up at a small resort, known for his rail prowess, but also super talented on the jump. So far, clean through the rails. A big 630 out of that final rail into the jump section. Oh, there's the big switch 1260, going for another 12. So both of those spins to the right, now spinning to the left on another double cork. Double corks throughout the entire run thus far. Off the final jump, big left side double cork 1080. Right out of the gate, Evans got a heater run. Take a look at this up at the top on the rail section. Switch 270, spinning around the switch up and spinning out as well. So I love this new feature down at the end. This year at X Games Aspen, we have 4 jump features, including the shark fin, quarter pipe style takeoffs. Totally unique. He's doing the double cork there and just amazing first run.
All right, well, Nick Gepper getting ready to drop next. He's already got 3 gold medals in slopestyle under his belt. And a look at the format out here. Once again, 8 athletes, 35-minute jam session, and the ranking based on overall impression. No scores we're seeing this year, Tom.
Yeah, you're not going to see any numbers out here. We're not looking to do any math calculations. Instead, every run after these athletes drop in, the run will be scored. They will be ranked accordingly, and the leaderboard will be constantly changing. So as we're watching that leaderboard in the top left, keep an eye on all these athletes' names as they move up that that leaderboard. Here's Nick, so far clean through the rails and the jumps. Big switch, double Misty. Here's where we saw the triple cork in the elimination rounds. Oh!
Deep on that.
Whoa! So, in our elimination round, Nick was able to do a triple cork 1440 on that third jump feature. There he looks like he misses the grab, has to tuck it over, goes an extra degree of rotation, throws him off his line, but still, jam format. So the clock is counting down. These guys are going to get a lot of runs to impress the judges with their overall repertoire.
All right, now coming out of Switzerland, Fabian Bosch on course out here with his first look at this deep slopestyle course.
Loving that, the front flip in the middle of the run. There's another flip, a guy known for his flipping maneuvers, his air awareness, and here he is into the jump section where he definitely excels. There's the right side 1260. So far, good through the jumps. Into the switch double Misty. Gets that one into the final shark fin feature. There's the big double cork 1440, stomping it with authority. Up at the top, I love this, adding flavor to the run. A front flip on the roller into the backslide, 450 out. So a lot of creativity, and another flip here, the Misty flip out of the rail. So really good run there for Fabian. The judges are looking for a little bit of everything and then ranking them accordingly, so just continue. Everybody out there watching, watch that leaderboard move and shift as these athletes go.
All right, now Andre Getley, fresh off that bronze medal from last night's big air competition. That's his second X Games medal. He's got 2 bronze medals under his belt now here at X Games.
That X Games big air event last night was absolutely outrageous. Looking for more of it today in slopestyle. There's the right side 12. So this guy also known for the big jump tricks. He is the owner of the quadruple cork. Here he is with the switch right side, double Misty into the final feature. Another guy putting together a full run. The big double cork 1080 and stomps it. So beautiful day here in Buttermilk, and these guys are off to a great start. And with this new format, we're getting some high speed action. These guys are dropping constantly, no waiting for scores, back to the top for more high flying skiing. There's that big double cork 1080 on the shark fin. So wow, so much so far already today, and we're only a few minutes in.
All right, Colby Stevenson, his first X Games appearance. Been announcing him for years on the World Cup circuit, this Park City kid, and he has got so much talent. Yeah. Won a gold medal the other night competing in knuckle hug against you. That was awesome to watch. And also your top qualifier from the elimination round.
He was absolutely dominant in the qualifying round. Here he is starting off with a big rail maneuver on that first one. Into the right side 450 there. Pretzeling out of that one, so super clean through the rails there for Colby. Oh, I love the Cuban grab on that one. The grab variations is what can help these athletes stand out. If you're grabbing more than just right under your boot, like he's doing with that Cuban grab on the 1440, you can really set yourself apart, going massive with the double flat spin. Wow. Colby's family watching him there. Let's go! The camera almost can't go high enough into the air to keep Colby in frame. That was so gigantic off that shark fin feature.
Now Ferdy Dahl coming out of Norway, your bronze medalist from last year. Did not have to compete in the elimination round the other day because he qualified through due to his podium appearance last year.
Correct. So right now we're seeing third, second, and first from last year. They got a freebie into the finals, but that doesn't mean they're, whoa, the pretzel flip. So Ferdinand starting it off awesome there. I love that move. Low degree of rotation, but a very unique flip that no one else is doing. Here he is putting it all together through the jump section. Oh, the big double cork 900, a little bit of a bobble, but full pull there for Ferdinand.
Good work for the Norwegian.
Here's that first trick. Looks like he's gonna go for a rodeo and then pretzels it back to switch. Here he is, double corking off the shark fin. If anything, possibly a hand down here.
All right, here we we go. Your defending gold medalist, Alex Hall. He also has a gold medal in Big Air from Norway just this past fall. Was not able to make it into the finals for Big Air here at X Games, so you know he's hungry for a big result out here. Wants to get back up on the top spot of that podium.
Definitely, and he's a guy always to watch out for in slopestyle because of his creativity. He has some of the most unique grabs in the game, like that right there, doing his signature Buick grab on that big switch double cork. Linking this up. Oh, the double Misty 900. Only guy in the field doing that off that final feature. Here's that final hit, the double Misty, so punching his arm forward, diving over the top, landing switch. So big run, a couple bobbles on the rail for Alex, but still getting to the bottom, jam sessions going, a lot of time left to impress the judges.
All right, well, this final just getting heated up here with the Jeep Men's Ski Slopestyle final. And you are back here to the men's ski slopestyle final here on this amazing Jeep slopestyle course. In your current standings, right there in the bronze medal position, as it is right now, Fabian Bosch. In silver, Evan McCachran. And the big story, the rookie, Colby Stevenson, currently in that gold medal position. And Tom, we said it before, no rookie's ever won gold here in slopestyle.
Never won gold. Out of 19 events since 2002, no rookie has ever come out and taken gold in ski slopestyle. Colby Stevenson could be the first.
All right, well, working on the weekend as usual. Here we go, Evan McCachran, Toronto represent, sitting in that silver medal position, poised nicely.
Very well set up. Very technical through the rail section at the top already with some new changes to his rail run. Here he is with the big switch, 1440 to the right. Will he mirror it to the left? Switch left side, 1260, so there we go. Great run here for Evan. Oh, and then the big double cork at the end, so another improvement, added technicality at the top with some additional switch-ups, so just trying to continue to up the ante and move himself up those rankings. Here is the 1260 to the left, followed by the right side 1080, opens up, goes big, and still puts that down.
Nick Gepper sitting in 6th right now. 5 X Games medals under his belt here in his 11th X Games appearance. His wife Lizzie down in the crowd cheering him on. He got gold in slopestyle 3 years in a row, 2013, 14, and 15.
Skiing absolutely great today for the fact that Wednesday he dislocated his shoulder, has it taped into place, and is still out here like a warrior throwing down on this slopestyle course. There's the big right side 1260, his natural spinning direction. Going to the left on that double cork. Oh, the big switch 900, but going for the Greenman Seaman grab. So totally unique grab there, crossing his skis up in the air and breaking his poles there, unfortunately.
Yeah, frustration there from Nick Gepper. As he said, dislocated the shoulder the other day in practice. I was standing right down there at the bottom of the crowd when he did that. And his team position just set it right back in there, right there at the bottom of the course. And then he went back out and just practiced more like nothing happened.
Here he is, so going too big. When you see that bottom blue line, they draw the blue paint on these landings so the athletes know when they're going to land, how high they are in the air, and to give them some visual representation of the landing. He went past all the lines. That is not where you can land, and because of that, having a crash there, and unfortunate.
All right, 5 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock here for this jam format in the Swiss skier. Fabian Bosch, who's got 2 X Games medals, a gold and a silver for Big Air, sitting in the bronze medal position. This would be his first slopestyle medal at X Games.
Smooth on that second rail. A little bit of a hand sort of bobble on the top rail, a little bit sketchy. The judges would love to see smooth style, the hands at the side, no waving of the arms. Here he is going triple cork in the middle of the run on jump 2. Wow, so we saw him doing a double cork version and deciding to ad-lib, go triple cork there. Oh my gosh! Oh, and a big crash for Fabian. Absolutely trying to outdo himself. 2 triple flip variations in that run right there. Wow, so on the bottom shark fin, he's going for a triple flat spin. He had a bobble on jump number 3, not quite enough speed and just going no matter what for it, and just comes around short on the rotation, takes it to the side.
Wow. Yeah, what a boss just to hop right back up like that. So Fabian Bosch again sitting in that bronze medal position right now, but there's Colby Stevenson, the rookie out of Park City, sitting in that gold medal position as we look to Andre Vergetley coming in with some momentum after last night's performance in Big Air where he got that bronze medal.
Definitely. He was doing some tricks that we've never seen at X Games before last night, and hopefully we'll see some of that big dramatic air awareness here in this run as well. Starting off slow with the double cork 1080, if I could even say that that's slow, because he follows it up with a 1620. So huge spin there. Back-to-back 1620s. So much math being done right now. Into the right side 12. So 2 1620s. The only thing we could critique is possibly the grabs on that jump 2 and jump 3 where he does 2 1620s, but is he getting those grabs? Here he is on the rails. Been very, very consistent on the rails today. Here's the switch 1620. So wrapping it, he's got the safety grab on that one. It's the tail grab that was a little more weary. And again, here's the right side 12. So a great spin, not as high of an amplitude as some of the other guys, but sticking that one.
And here he is, your current leader, sitting in that gold medal position. His first time competing here at X Games Aspen, Colby Stevenson from Park City.
I mean, a little off early there, but again, I don't think we've seen a bobble out of Colby Stevenson yet today. He continues to lay down run after run with absolute authority.
He's got that flow genome state going.
Oh, going for a smooth right side 900. So one of the only single cork trick variations we've seen today. There's a switch 1440 to the left. Oh, a switch 1260 to the right. He continues to stomp absolutely everything. Oh, a double grab variation of the double flat spin 900. So customizing run after run and continuing to dominate the field here, the rookie Colby Stevenson.
He has just been on one this week in Aspen.
Take a look at this, the backslide. So the 1-footer on that rainbow rail, smooth. And here he goes, Japan grab, and then switching over to the tail grab, reaching for it, coming around 900. Another new variation added to run number 4, continues to just put them all down.
All right, Ferdy Dahl, bronze medalist from last year, in 8th right now with 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock. Ferdy needs to perform here.
Definitely. So looking for something big on this potential final run. When the clock runs out, the rest of the athletes will get a chance to finish and take that final run. Ferdy there with the pretzel 630, something I love to see. There he is. Oh, definite improvement there. The switch 1440 to the left, super smooth. Switch right side 1260, no hands down. Oh, and the big right side, no! So we saw him doing that spin the other way and then going for the right side version there on the final shark fin feature. Look at this, just flipping a little awkwardly, comes up maybe a hair short on the landing and has to put his hip down.
All right, here is ABM. Alex Boller-Marchand, the Quebecois. Silver medal last year. He's in 7th right now. And with the clock down to 10 seconds, you got to think this is his last chance.
Definitely. This is going to be his last opportunity to leave the judges with a good impression, showcase the breadth of his skills. Smooth switch right side, 900 there on jump number 1. Big double bio on jump number 2. Here's the triple cork again for ABM on jump number 3. Right side, double 7, so another massive run there for ABM. Let's take a look at this final jump, the shark fin, taking off from far, far back, traveling massive down the pipe, gets the grab, absolutely stomps the landing, has that triple cork in there, some rail variety, great run.
There's Colby Stevenson checking in, but sitting in that top spot, wondering is he going to stay on there? And, you know, unofficially speaking, though, with Alex Hall, the last guy to drop your defend gold medalist, Colby Stevenson going to walk away with a medal here for his first X Games appearance.
Definitely, and Alex Hall knows how to win. He has the chance here to do a really good run and definitely step up on the podium, if not overtake Colby. Switch 1260 there after a very creative rail section. Oh, there's the Buick grab, stomping that landing. Switch right side, getting the off mute. No! A little bit of a hand touch. Going alley-oop, double cork still, but with that minor bobble on jump 3 and his position in 6th right now, the overall impression, where will the judges seat him? Colby Stevenson currently sitting in 1st, Evan McEachran in 2nd, Fabian Bosch in 3rd, and again, no rookie has ever in 19 events contested come out and dominated the field and won gold.
Oh, wow. All right, we will await the standings, but Colby, what a performance he has been having out here on this Jeep Slopestyle course, Tom.
I'm not gonna lie, this was an absolutely dominant performance. He looked above and beyond better than everybody else today. He did 4 unique runs, count them, every single time down the course with barely as much as a bobble. Here's the massive double at the end, reaching for the second grab so high in the sky and just stomping it clean.
Do we make history here? We do. Colby Stevenson, your gold medalist out here for the Jeep Men's Ski Slopestyle Final. X Games Aspen 2020.
This was definitely like the pinnacle of my season, like in my mind. So to come here and crush is unbelievable. Looking forward to more slopestyle. Hungry, definitely hungry for more.
Huge congratulations to Colby Stevenson, the first rookie ever to win slopestyle gold. And that's his 2nd gold of the weekend. He already captured the win in ski knuckle huck back on night 1. What a performance. Stay tuned in the coming weeks for much more madness that was X Games Aspen 2020. For our entire hardworking crew, I'm Jack Matrani. We'll see you next time.